Yo, it's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? And we are back. We're gonna do a quick run here, guys. Nothing special. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're just gonna quickly go to these power lines. I need to test something out. So, it's not gonna be anything fancy, bros. It's gonna be a lot like yesterday's setup. Gilvo Tater, what's happening? What up, Anonymous? Tim, what's up? Limited, what's happening? Alrighty. My GPS is not updating. All right, so Tater got one at 4 p.m. That's what's up, Tater. I'm gonna have to restart my fish finder. Alright guys, so we'll test some stuff out here. Nothing crazy at all. Ta-ta, the party is always on, dog. Get up like boom. 61 26. Jason, we are not live, dude. This is not live. This is a recording, bro. This is just a recording, Jason. We are definitely not live. This is not me talking to you. This is basically a recording, and you've done this before, just like we've done this before. Now remember, guys, we are just gonna go to these power lines. I'm checking something out. I did get my American shads today. American shad. Mama, please, or something like that. American shad. Stay with me. I hope that I don't lose this American shad, but it is possible. It is definitely a simulation, Jason. This is merely a simulation, bro. I'm going to get somewhere behind one of these antennas and check something out. Full moon, what's happening? We're not gonna do anything too fancy. Is all CGI, bros. This is not real life. This is a simulation. Again, guys, we are just stopping off on these power lines. We are not intending to do anything magical, anything amazing, anything controversial. I mean, maybe stopping off at these power lines is controversial. You know, people be all like, bro, go to the banks, dog, go to the coves, go to this, go to that. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're over here just trying to check us something out, dog. That's all. Nothing crazy. Steve. We are not heading away from the riprap, bro. The riprap is in the back pocket. But we are heading to a mini riprap. Yes. No. It is a mini riprap of sorts. All right, guys, we are gonna throw a glide bait here. Let's see. Well, that's very interesting. That is definitely very interesting. Interesting. Seeing what I see, I now need to look at an email. It's very odd what I saw. Gonna have to look at an email real quick, guys. I'm going to be a little bit angry, I believe. Son of a fish. Let's check it out. So that's weird. It's very weird. What I read here is not what I see here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but trust me, what I read is not what I see. All right, guys, what am I missing here? So, no. Like, there's just something not right here. I don't even have the forward facing on, bros. That's not what I'm out here doing. Okay, it's very weird. It's not what I would expect. I am not forward facing. I mean, I'm looking forward, guys, but like my sonar is not on. I'm throwing a glide. But as far as I know, this glide bait is supposed to be a slow sinking, but there's no real sink to it. Which is odd. It's very disturbing. Disturbing and I mean basically a letdown. It's odd, odd, odd. Actually, I'm gonna have to go mic off real quick, guys. I gotta make a phone call. Yo, what up, Jason? Yo, bro, Jason, do not be giving away information to the first guy who asks what my name is, bro. What's wrong? Would you like to give him my GPS coordinates? Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta make a phone call. Let me make a phone call real quick, guys. Mic off. Currently on hold. I don't hope that happens, bro. It's taking forever, bros. Usually doesn't take this long. All right, dudes, we're back in business. We are going to run the American shad. We made our phone call. The phone call was necessary. So, moderator, what do you call it? Don't worry, moderator. Don't you worry. It has been solved. Shingle Dingle Pro Staff Lures. That is correct, bro. That is correct. We're tying on the American shad. We're going to catch ourselves a fish. Then we are going to do a swim bait modification. I mean a glide bait modification, and then we will go from there. Son of a fish, bros. All right, guys, what did I miss? We got ourselves our American shad, BDS, blah, blah, blah. Look at how patriotic Lucky Craft is, even though they're from Japan, but whatever. Look at this, guys. Lucky Craft, USA. And then washalo, Lucky Craft USA. Come on, bro. It says made in Japan right there. I don't know if that makes sense. Lucky Craft USA, made in Japan. So, we need not concern ourselves with what the issue was on the phone. Just know that it is not great, but not great, just not great. So, we'll deal. It's not going to be optimal, but it is definitely solved, moderator. It's just not solved to the heart's content. False advertisement. It's possible, bro. It's possible. Definitely false advertisement, but don't worry. It's been addressed, handled, and we should be good. It's just, I did what I had to make it correct, and it still didn't somehow work out. So, anyways, we ain't worried about that. That's future me's problem. Future me, you're gonna suck. But don't worry. Future me will deal with it. I have faith in that guy. I have faith that future me will find the solution that is necessary and just handle it, bro. If future me is anything like past me, well, he might be mega chingon man, as we established on another rodcast. It's possible that he is mega chingon man. And if that's the case, well then, anyways, well, of course you're not sure what's going on, moderator. Nobody is. Oh, you know it's spot. When I called and I was not getting the answer to my satisfaction, then all of a sudden I busted out with, Elmo. And they were all like, whoa, excuse me, sir, was that Elmo? And then I was like, you better believe it, dog. That's one of my OG homies. And they're like, oh, we didn't know you knew Elmo. And El Mo came out of nowhere and just told them that they need to make it right. That was a rock. Scales. I think that's scales. I don't know. But I do appreciate the sub, dog. Usually there's more volume during the outings, but I was on the phone, bro, and I can't have everybody hearing all the deets, bro. They're gonna be all like, oh, is that right? They're gonna be like, ooh, get the popcorn, bro. These guys are over here giving out all the details, spilling the tea, as it were. Will future me catch a BBL, Drizzy? Are you saying future you, Merc, or future me? I don't know which future me you're talking about, because future me always has plans to catch a BBL. It's just what it is, dog. Future me never, that's a rock. Future me never rides out on silver without that BBL energy, bro. So we always believe that we're coming home with a BBL. Future you me? No, future you. So I guess that's future me. But yeah, future me, bro. Which, if you understand Spanish, remember guys, I said that mimis is what you tell a little kid when you're trying to get them to go to sleep. You're like, hey, it's time to go mimis. So future mimis, it's probably gonna be very relaxing because maybe I need a little nap. Maybe I need a little mimis. Nobody knows. I just know that I'm not too happy, but we're gonna be all right. Overseas, what's up? What has happened? We do appreciate you sending out those good luck vibes, bro. All right. I didn't even tie on the other. Hey guys, don't look over there. The sun is over there and you might go blind. That's another rock. I'm setting the hook on rocks like you wouldn't believe, but that's okay. This is the American shad. The American shad, it was born for rocks. I gotta chip up that's another one. I gotta scuff up the bill before we know that it's gangster. All right, so Scale said, yeah, bro, it's like scales like fish. All right. Now, keep in mind, guys, I did get 2 American shad, or shads, but I don't want to lose any of them. We're gonna go once around to this side, and then we're gonna move. It was not the intent to... See, that's why we came out to test things, bros, because you gotta test out your arsenal before battle. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check and see that your artillery is firing, but that artillery was not firing. It was faulty. So because of that, it's a good thing we came out here, bros, and that's why you gotta always think ahead, bro. We came out here, we said, let's go check it out, man. And luckily we did. Luckily we did come out here and check it out. Because if we didn't, it would have been game time. And we would have been right here like, well, that's whack. and then we wouldn't have been able to do anything. But now that we came out here, we tested it out, and we knew it was whack. We're gonna get it fixed, but it'll take off 1 day of tournament time. At least you didn't spend over $2,000 on oh, well, yeah, that would have sucked. So currently we were just throwing a square bill crankbait, dude. And then after that, I'm going to tie on this Gan Craft 178 different color. It's going to be the Ghost Minnow. We're trying it out, bros. Put that Ghost Minnow on there, and let's see if we can go do some damage. So, you know what, guys? I'm so crazy right now. I'm going to enact the Zero or Hero giveaway, because that's just how we get down here, bros. We do not let our misfortunes be your misfortunes, so we will enact it. We have very little time left. Some would say no time, but I don't care, bro. We'll grind, and hopefully we catch a fish in no time. So if I zero before I trailer up, then I will give out a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card to somebody randomly in the chat. That's how I get down, bros. Let not my misfortune be yours. Spot, I mean, correct, bro. It's a good thing we found it today, but based on us finding it today, it will not be here Friday. The solution will not be here Friday, so dumb, but whatever. So remember, guys, we have enacted the Zero or Hero giveaway. So if I zero, somebody's going to get a $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. But remember, guys, that is never in the plan to zero. So I will do everything I can to catch a fish between now and when I get on the trailer. And that includes going to the riprap with the American shad. In fact, that American shad, I'm gonna have to fish the side where the American shad got stuck. So I might have a little PTSD out there because the American shad got stuck somewhere around there, but I'll still go fish it. It's because on this side, the wind has been blowing pretty much a good portion of the day, so that means that it's going to push all that eelgrass, the floating eelgrass, to the riprap and cause a problem. So anyways, guys, what's up? It's hump day. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to go check the humps. Oops. Well, you see, guys, that's how quickly a plan changes. When you have a plan, you see that it's not working, and then you just say, all right, we got to change it. We got to change it. So that could be a solution right there, Spot, but that's not the preferred solution. Definitely not the preferred solution. So we're just going to let the powers that be deal with that. Ay, bros. Oh well. I was hyped. All day I was like, yeah, let's get it. And then you just get to the point where it's game time and nah, bruh, this is not Dame time. All right, we got ourselves a bite. Let's see if we can get it in the boat. So that the zero or hero does not need to be paid. Thank the good Lord we have caught ourselves a fish. This fish is blind in one eye, which would explain why he ate my American shad. But I doubt it. Everybody's after the American shad. So, thank the good Lord that we caught a fish. My dudes, I do apologize for the fact that, well, I'm not going to apologize too much because that saved me 25 bills. I do have my Leatherman today, somewhere. I had my Leatherman today. And there we go, guys. This fish, not only does it keep me from having to pay a $25 Bass Pro Shopper Tackle Warehouse gift card, but it also continues the streak. My dudes, this is 10 or 11 straight outings of a non-zero, no tag, of a non-zero. So thank the good Lord that we have continued our streak. And that is how the American shad makes its name. Catching a fish straight out the box, bro. We just barely took that American shad out of the box. We didn't tweak it. We didn't do anything. We just grinded it on the rocks. Maybe it's ground. Who knows? It was definitely a little one, guys. But you know that since we have continued our streak, we now have to. And we only do this for Jason in Michigan because he loves this, bro. He loves this. He has said it himself. Here we go. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on. I'm stuck again. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. Come on, Lucky Craft. Come on, dog. Why are you trying to scare me like this? Oh, we're free. Oh, it's because you wanted me to go in this direction. Got it. I hear you loud and clear. We only go where the good Lord puts us, so we will now be going in this direction. Let me adjust the camera. Whoop. I like that, Jason. I can picture you just hearing the streak. And if you just sing that, bro, that's equivalent to counting sheep. At least I would think. It's like counting sheep, bro. You're like 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on. See, Jason, you gotta look at the positive side of life, bro. You gotta be all like, oh, he's right. I could use that to go to sleep. There's only so long that song could go, bro. I mean, infinity, basically. Why, Jason? It brings you closer to the rodcast if you are singing that at 3 a.m. I don't even curse your Instagram messages that are sent at 3 a.m., bro. I don't curse them. I mean, I don't see them until the morning because I'm one of those human beings that are not vampires, and I usually, not always, but usually sleep at night. So while you're up at 3 a.m. singing The Streak That Never Ends, I'm asleep, wondering how many reels you will have sent me in the, or during the nighttime, bro. I wonder every time, bro. Because that too is a streak that might not end. And remember, guys, we are at 11, 10 or 11, one or the other. 10 or 11, and you guys have seen that lately we have been coming out here in like, that's another rock. I mean, that one, we gave it the little bit of time that we have left right now. I was gonna put a glide bait on, or a different color glide, but I'm gonna have to tie a loop knot on camera, and then you guys are gonna be all like, oh, he does tie loop knots. And then you're gonna tell Snazook, and I'm gonna be so embarrassed that I did tie a loop knot. But just so you guys know, because I keep it real here, I do tie. Now I tie loop knots on the glides. The Gancraft 178 maybe. Bro, so here's the thing, Jason. Now you're starting to sound like the moderator. And she's all like, have you seen my reels? Okay, so when I see 4+, I don't even know why Instagram stops at 4. It should be like 400+ or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should increment the amount of reels, because if I see 4+, I don't know if he stopped at 5. I don't know if he stopped at 500. So Instagram should give you a little bit more information. Dang, bros, can you guys see all those gnats? Those guys are gross. But Instagram should give you a little bit more detail, like, yo, bro, be ready, because you might spend a lifetime. Oh, these guys are disgusting. Can you guys see this? Get away from me, fools. I'm being attacked. Just listen. Can you guys hear that disgusting humming? But yeah, so, I mean, if I could give Instagram some free advice, I would tell them, yo, dude, you got to set us up to understand what we're about to get into. 4+ means nothing. It's got to be 4+, like some, get into the mind. You were sending these so that I fully understand where they came from. Because just to watch them, I mean, bro, I might as well just be every single rock. Every single rock. I might as well just be watching a random set of reels. But I got to get into the mindset. I got to look and be like, okay, what could Jason have been thinking when he sent me these? All right, we're moving, guys. We're going to the riprap. We have accomplished the task. Ooh, that bill is starting to feel scratchy. That's how I know when it's getting good. When the American shad starts digging in, you know it's game time. So yeah, man, be a little hesitant on that side where I lost the other one. Here's the Gancraft I haven't put on. It's the Ghost Minnow. Wash out, little bros. I love me some Ghost Minnow. But apparently, I don't love it enough to put in the effort to tie it on. Mainly because my heart's been broken. Cast on the rocks, it helps. Oh, I am well aware of that, bro. How does he know Scratchy, bro? He knows them from the Itchy and Scratchy show. That's how he knows them, bro. Let's get him, dog. Let's see if we can't go get us a BBL. Oh, we should turn on our navies. Oh yeah, our navies are on. We are 100% legal. So I only need the bill of the crankbait to get scratchy, Anonymous. I don't need the whole body of the crankbait to get scratchy. So it is hump day. I should have gone out and checked the humps, but we got distracted. Save BBLs for the weekend. You know, that's what a smart person would do. But see, here's the thing, dog. Guntersville, everybody's fishing it all the time. There is not a time that this lake does not have somebody fishing it. And especially now, this time of year, there are people just beating the banks, just trying, hoping that they get themselves a BBL Drizzy. But we cannot live that way, bro, where we wait until tomorrow. Seize the day, my dude, for we are not promised tomorrow. So, while I am still breathing, still casting, I will go and be in search of BBLs. Now, I don't see myself fishing the riprap. I mean, I can't because the tournament, it ends at 2 every day. So, whatever I catch right now, bro, it's a couple days before, and it is a different time frame than when I'd be fishing anyway, so I'm not too concerned about catching a BBL or 2 off the riprap. I see your mindset, my dude, but these fish here at Guntersville, bro, they've seen it all. Yo, hey, Aaron, what up, my dude? Now, Unlimited, I see that you said carpe carpe these nueces, well, if that's the case, bro, and your nueces are carpeted, I would suggest a little, I don't know, trimming of some sort. Who carpets their entire nueces, bro? Wow, that's a little bit of information we could have done without, bro. But carpe diem, it still stands. Now, you see, Jason, that's information we could do without, bro. We can't do without the jam, but we can do without Unlimited letting us know that he suffers from carpe these nueces, bro. That is, I don't know, bro. I mean, I guess we all have our burdens to bear, and Unlimited's is what he said it was. I will not repeat it because every time I mean, even try and say it, I get a little upchucky. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little So, hopefully that is not giving you guys a gag reflex, because I know some people, when you go they start going, hey, cut it. So, let's not do that. But either way, yes, Unlimited, that is TMI, my guy. Engines up, boys. Let's go get them. Let's grind this riprap. Pull us out of Sunset BBL. Hey, Ron, the same to you, bro. Have a blessed one, dog. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and I may never say carpe diem ever again, because it may bring back gross memories of the day that Unlimited divulged too much information. Yo, hey, Ron. When are we hitting up Fire by the Lake, bro? Without any fire between us. Oh, wait a second. Old School's in the house. I forgot I was supposed to show Old School's photo. Remember, guys, yesterday something was happening, and oh yes, I was on a vertical live because my GoPro was being stupid, and I forgot my Leatherman, and now I got it, which I should just start calling it a multi-tool, because if Leatherman doesn't sponsor me, then, well, why should I be giving them free advertisement? So we will just say the multi-tool. What day works for me? Okay, well, Ron, what time works for you? Like, what time of day? And then I will tell you what day. All right, Don says if I catch a 5-pounder at 1, I'll be better off. There's a lot of bugs here, dudes. Man, bros. I do not. I do not like what happened today out on the water when we learned that sometimes things suck. Someone has to take the initiative here. Shut up, Anonymous. Shut up. What did I say? Well, it went to commercial. Dang, bros, we're that fancy that we got commercials. Oh, washalo. We've got commercials. Hopefully it's not for like old man products. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not for like, oh, Depends. You know, like Emmett Smith, I think, is in a Depends commercial. And I'm like, wait a second, Emmett. I remember watching you play football. What? A what? What does that mean for me? If you're doing Depends commercials, are there Depends commercials on my channel? I have no idea. But then again, maybe the algorithm is seeing, I shouldn't take it that personal, because maybe the algorithm is sending you guys Depends commercials because it's all like, oh yeah, this dude's viejito, so he needs some Depends commercials. I don't know. But either way, dog, what I said was, Aaron, before Anonymous caused me to request that he shut up. What I said was, if you tell me the time that works for you, then I could tell you the date. There's a fish. Let's see what we got here. Let's get away from the riprap. Excuse me, fish. You mind not getting all up in my trolling motors? I only have one trolling motor, but it's an okay fish. Probably a little John. But this is how the American shad stayed. If you guys remember yesterday, we didn't get bites like this. Now, it could have been a different day and whatnot, but when you come through with the American shad, the Lucky Craft Big Daddy Strike American shad, the game changes, bro. Maybe it's just the amount of confidence I have in this bait, but the game does change when you show up with the American shad. This American shad is coming through for his homie that got lost. Wash out, little homies. Here we go, guys. We got ourselves a little American shad. Could be a BBL, we don't know. Hooked at the top, on the top of the head, right here. Basically a nose piercing. Oh, boom, bros. Let's see if this is a BBL. Feels little Johnny. Let's also check for a tag. There is no tag. We shall tar it. We have tarred. This right here is officially a BBL. Remember, guys, this is the Rodcast, the home of the BBL. That right there, guys, is 4 pounds, 1 ounce. Washalo! Right at dark. Que pues, bros? A BBL in the house. BBL's in the house. BBL's in the house. BBL's in the house. That's what's up, dog. Now it's time to go back to the riprap. Let us Tighten our drag because we did loosen it. Not bad, guys, not bad. It isn't the 7-pounder that would pay the $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, but it is definitely a BBL. Okay, well, I guess I won't be eating with Aaron because apparently he's died. He had enough left in him to type I'm dead, but okay. So I guess I won't be eating with him. Okay. We got ourselves that BBL. Colin, you have finally made it. Don't worry, Colin. We don't really take attendance. The only thing we take attendance of is how many BBLs we catch. And Colin, I think you showed up just in time for that BBL right there. Also, Colin, it was caught on the replacement American shad, BDS. Remember, guys, BDS stands for Big Daddy Strike. Now, I did not make that name up. That is something that Lucky Craft did. The Big Daddy Strike. Now, to me, it's a little... There's another one. To me, it's a little bit weird to call it Big Daddy Strike because, like, you want the chicas to strike it, not the... Holy moly. A little splashy splashy like that homie tappy tappy. We are gonna go around in a little circle. Probably just a little John. Of course, that is what we said about the other one. This one looks little Johnny-ish. A little more little Johnny-ish. Stay gold, pony boy. Stay gold. Now I'm all sad because Johnny, he saved those kids from the fire. Why, Johnny? Oh, yes, and it's perfect sunset right here. Stay gold, pony boy. Stay gold. This is fish number 2. It is not, at least from what I'm looking at right now, it does not look like a BBL, but it looks like a little Juan. There is no tag on this fish. Remember, guys, if I catch a tagged fish, then we will give out a $100 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Let's weigh this guy real quick. This is just a little John because this fish is okay. This fish is not a BBL. Still an okay fish, but not a BBL. This fish only weighs 3 pounds, 4 ounces. There it is, guys. I don't know if you can see it, what you can and cannot see, but 3 pounds, 4 ounces worth of fish. Big Daddy Strike. I would have shown the fish to you guys in the sunset so you could see it better, but I want to hit up this area before the wind blows me over there. Sunday evening. Sunday evening should work for me, brah. Sunday evening does work for me, Aaron. So if you want to just email me at latinbassassin@gmail.com. We shall discuss the deets, bro. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Rip Rap for the win. It was only It was only 3 pounds and change. We are looking for that 7-pounder, bros. That 7-pounder will pay out that $25 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. And it is going to make me mad if we caught 2 7s and didn't knock out the 7-pounder in March. That is gonna eat at me. But them the rules, so we just deal with it. All right, guys, if you guys do not believe me, how, let's say, chingon, the BDS, the Big Daddy Strike American Shad is, bros. Yesterday, we threw that other bait. Not too many bites, and they were little ones. This one right here, we throw this guy, and the bigger girls bite. There is a reason that I got so sad when I lost this bait. We don't just give any bait these accolades, these kudos, these kind words. No, very few baits get those kinds of feelings, bro. Let's see if we can catch that 7-pounder. We've done it once, we've done it twice. We're trying to do it thrice in March. So tomorrow, guys, I will not be fishing because you got to get off the water at 8 o'clock. So I mean, I guess that's some time that we could be fishing, but I would much rather just be ready to roll than pushing it. She's lurking in the shadows. Well, I don't know if I want to get her if she's lurking in the shadows, bro, because that doesn't sound like a respectable BBL. I prefer my BBLs to live out in the light and not in the shadows. Hopefully, with any luck, guys, with any luck, I could be running this riprap, and hopefully it ends positively, of course. And then I end up catching the American shad that I lost. And then, oh man, that would just be, I mean, bro, I would almost look past the fact that the other test was a failure. I would look past it. I would still remember later on, but I would look past it for the time being because we got our American shad back. Whew. You are so lucky you were a rock. Because if you were not a rock, you would have been in the boat. You lurk when you're sober? Bro, I would think that you would lurk when you're lubricated rather than when you're sober. Lurking seems to be an lubricated activity. But maybe I'm wrong. Ah, dudes, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you guys a question here. What is your stance on this? So let's say somebody has a water pick, right? Now, if you guys are not familiar with a water pick, it is a contraption that rather than flossing, and some of you I may have lost at flossing. Some of you guys might be all like, bro, if I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to. So I don't even know if you guys could see that. But either way, flossing, instead of flossing, you basically use this water pick. It's a little chingle dingle that sprays water between your teeth, right? Okay, so maybe I know somebody who has one, but either way, water pick, keep that in mind. Now, we all know that with time, if you drip a could you see my flossing, dog? I mean, I don't know if you could see it. And you got to keep in mind that I was flossing with a fishing rod in my hand. So please don't judge my flossing too harshly, because there's a fishing rod with hooks in my hand, and it was, I mean, it was a little bit cumbersome. So, okay, so we got this water pick, right? And you're using it on your teeth. But as we know, I mean, I'm sure there's some like Chinese proverbs that say, yo, dog, a slow drip erodes the mountain or a rock, or some like insightful thing like that, right? After or with time, water erodes all kinds of stuff. So then I'm thinking to myself, if I'm shooting this water in between my teeth, I mean, some of it's got to contact my teeth, of course. Am I eroding my teeth? With time, am I gonna have eroded my teeth away because water keeps on hitting them? Now, keep in mind, it's not like a fire hose of water. You're like, ah, nah, bros. It can be, but you know, you can change the settings and whatnot and this, that, and the other, but nobody really cares about that. What we're caring about is, do we think that with time, you will eventually erode your teeth? Like, am I gonna go to the dentist and he's like, bro, you got like a lot of gaps between your teeth. What have you been doing? And I'll be like, nothing but flossing, dog. With what? A file? It's like, nah, dog, I'm using a water flosser. He'd be like, ah, that makes sense. No less than a toothbrush. Well, I don't know. I don't know, bro, because you got to think about water. It's, let's say you have a, I don't know, let's say an abrasion, maybe a small fracture or something. That water is going to go right straight in the area, right? It's now I had my toothbrush go, my toothbrush just goes, but it doesn't go. So I don't think that that they're the same, because I've never heard brush a mountain and you will erode it away. But water does do that, and plus, like, the bristles are, I don't know, bro. I don't see them the same. But maybe that's because I had outside influences, you know, like I took a class that said, hey bro, water erodes stuff, so just know that. I don't know what the case is, but dudes, these are the random things that pop into my head when I'm staring at myself in the mirror, and I'm all like, you handsome devil, do you realize that there is a potential that you may be eroding your teeth away? And then I look back at my reflection and I said, you intelligent, handsome devil, that is something that I never took into consideration. And then he says, ah, you humble, handsome, knowledgeable devil. Maybe we shouldn't use the word devil, but you get the point. You got to think about all potential outcomes. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to run this rip wrap on this side just a little bit further and see what happens. But yeah, guys, that's what happens. And now that probably gives, that's what fishermen would do. 30-pound braid, bro. I'm not trying to rip my own teeth out. I'm not trying to get it stuck and be like, oh, bro, I'm going to have to rip my own tooth out. Let's see. Maybe that's the brilliance of the water flosser. Eroding your teeth, you have larger gaps between the teeth. Contact, what? Less tooth contact, fewer crevasses for food to stick. No, moderator, I disagree with you. But I think I gave away the secret, at least a secret, to the moderator when she wonders, why is he staring in the mirror for so long, almost laughing? Because she doesn't know about these secret conversations that I have with myself as I'm looking in the mirror. Because sometimes, bro, you gotta like have a conversation with yourself in order to, sorry guys, I'm trying to keep these bugs from needing to be water flossed out of my teeth. It smells like a skunk right here, bro. I think this guy is, there's a dude under the bridge and I think he is a little skunky, is all I'm saying. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. All right, guys, if I start talking crazy, you know why. Oh, if I start talking crazy, you know why. I gotta get out of this area, bro, because I'm gonna end up like Four Locos. Hey, what's up, bro? Let me send you some reels, Four Locos. Yeah, we're sending each other the same reels. You know what? All right, guys. If I stay in this area, this is what's gonna end up happening. Four Locos is gonna send me a reel. And then I'm gonna see it and think it's a funny reel. And then I'm gonna send it to Four Locos. And then he's gonna be like, oh, that's a funny reel. Let me send it to the Latin Bassassin. And then I'm gonna say, dude, that reel is hilarious. You know who would appreciate it? Four Locos. And then we're gonna be in an endless cycle of sending each other the same reel because we are both Four Locofied. And it is gonna get super weird when I regain my mental capacity, I'm gonna look and I'll be like, what the heck, bro? What just happened right here? Me and Four Locos were sending each other the same reels over and over again? What happened? So it's a good thing that I got out of there. All right, what's up with the water pick? Just don't use my water pick for a million years. For millions of years. Look, Colin, I don't know how fast the erosion will happen. Because geologists, they may know how long it takes for, let's say, granite to be eroded by water. They may know that, but do they know how long it takes for a tooth to be eroded from water? I mean, I assume it's calcium and some other minerals, and they can do some kind of analysis that way, but we're not nerd talking here, Colin. Though you're trying to steer us towards nerd talk, but we are not nerd talking, bro. I'm trying to just keep my wits about me after I went through that cloud of, I don't even know. There was definitely a cloud of some combination of letters that almost brought out El Mo. El Mo was almost like, oh, I can't even do it, bros. Elmo likes to, I can't even do it. I was gonna say Elmo likes to share, but I need a little bit of water in order to hit that note. Bros, I'm telling you right now, I could still, it's like the air currents are like headed in my direction. All right, off the riprap, we got ourselves one BBL and a Little John. Since you guys cannot see on this side too well, get away from me, bugs. Are these bugs even real? I did smell some kind of smoke that, some kind of fragrance in the air that may be altering my state of mind, and I just am thinking that there's bugs, but they're not really bugs, and I'm like, bruh, bugs, get away from me, man. I don't know. It's very interesting right there. All right, we're gonna go to the other side real quick, and we're going to try our luck. That other fish weighed 3 pounds, 4 ounces, guys, in case you didn't see that. There's no bugs in a cloud. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm gonna go back towards it one time. Remember, dudes, tomorrow we will not be on the water. We will be meditating. We will be analyzing. We will be speaking to ourselves. Our inner voice will be telling ourselves, yo, what's up, you handsome devil? What you up to? Not fishing? What's wrong with you? And then we might convince ourselves to come fishing. So maybe we shouldn't talk to ourselves. We can easily egg ourselves on to do some dumb stuff. That's weird. There's a little floating. Oh, that makes more sense. I don't think you guys can see it, but there's a little floater right there with a little bit of, or a little bobber with light. So maybe that's why the smoke continued to follow us. We're gonna see if on the other side there's any eelgrass. There might not be, there might be, who knows? Water pick is keeping it clean. What are you talking about, Colin? Okay, so we've gone from jokingly talking about eroding our teeth away, but now we are concerned because Colin is saying, gentlemen, do not be fooled. Water picks are of the utmost dangerous ways of keeping the food out of your teeth. If you do not care for your water pick, you can end up with, I don't know, cooties or whatever the case is. All I know is that Colin, he's bringing it, guys. It's not going to take long for him to. I do believe that Colin probably, as soon as we come up with something, Colin probably researches it and says, okay, guys, this is the true facts. Now, also, I do believe that it is the first day of the baseball season. Just FYI, guys. I don't really like baseball, but if you do, sons of fishes, get away from me. If you do like baseball, I do believe that today is potentially the first opening day, I guess. Colin has one of them. What is he talking about? Is he talking about... You son of a fucking son of a... All right, Bugs. I need you to get away from me. Colin has a water pick. But I'm sure that Colin's water pick only shoots out like maple syrup, because remember, guys, we established that in Canada they don't have water fountains, they have maple syrup fountains. Anything that has to do with water, just replace it with maple syrup. These guys bathe in maple syrup, they shower in maple syrup. It's a little bit odd, but again, that's only speculation. Actually, there might be some scientific backing to what you're saying there, Spot. Now, if you use tequila, the broadcast is not suggesting you to do this, suggesting that you do this. This is just speculation out loud. So if you use tequila in your water pick, you could be disinfecting not only your water pick, so that gets rid of Colin's problem, but you also could be disinfecting the areas in between your teeth. So that's not bad. Not bad, bro. And I assume that some of you guys, instead of just spitting out the excess, let's call it water here, you guys are gonna be like, whatever. I am just going to drink this tequila that came out of the water pick, tartar and all. I don't care. Possibly. Dude, there are so many bugs here. Well, Grandmaster clearly, I don't think he's a fan of Los Dodgers. Grandmaster, I don't know how that would reflect on Colin if he bought it. Remember, we have to put it on the community post. So if motherfucker, remember it as the guy is sporting the Dodgers hat with a second meaning, then so be it. They come with a maple syrup starter kit. I assume that's what they give you at the hospital when, dude, they probably don't even have, since you're Canadian born, right? They probably have ambient fluid, bro. They probably have maple syrup in there and they're floating around in maple syrup. They're like, ha ha, ha, what's up? Did I say amniotic fluid? What did I say before that? I think I said amniotic. Amniotic. And that smoke to me, bros. It's got me saying weird things. But we know. Why did I say that? Okay, guys, people are requesting the 10-pounder. Just get it over with. Hurry it up and catch the 10-pounder. Now, guys, remember, if we do catch the 10-pounder, the 10-pounder also pays 15 hundos if you catch a 10-pounder. So if we catch a 10-pounder, then I will also be paying out a hundo for the 10-pounder, but it has to be a 10-pounder that is caught between now and July the 4th, because that is when the tournament ends. The tournament ends July 4th. The tag, let's not even call it a tournament. The tag, I don't know what you'd call it, but the tag contest ends July 4th. So we need to get some fireworks before then, or else and I say this with the utmost respect to our friend Randy, who is no longer with us. I say this with the utmost respect to him. If we do not catch, if we do not catch a 10-pounder, then we have just donated $80. Maybe it was 60. I don't remember. Man, that bug just tried to become part of my brain. Bob, what's up? Okay, so they are no longer requesting a 10-pounder. They are requesting an 11-pounder. In order to do that, guys, I feel like we need to go to Lake Amistad. where the only 11 pounder that I've seen in real life, legend has it, was caught. Lake Amistad. Now, it could be that that fish was so big because of the fact that, there's a fish. Because of the fact that it is so close to the Mexican border, he's just a little guy, that, I mean, just like cocaine bear, it might have been cocaine fish, because maybe they're just smaller on this side. This is just a little Juan, bros. We are not even going to take any time to look at this guy. We will look to see if there's a tag. There is not a tag. Get out of here, vato. Peace be with you, bro. But maybe that fish that was, that legend has it was caught at Lake Amistad, that was 11 pounds, 2 ounces. Maybe it had got into some you know, some lost narcotics, and it just grew fast. All right, guys, I am not keeping up with the chat because I'm trying not to hit the riprap. I'm trying not to eat bugs. And I'm trying to catch a 10 pounder. 11, that is. 11 pounder. Yeah. The Rodcast now provides train tickets. We used to send them, you know, to the chartreuse realm on with airfare, but now I guess we are going to be a little classy and send them with train fare. Yo, Anonymous, who are you asking if it was legal? Was the fish legal? I don't know. I didn't ask it about its citizenship. I just know that it was on the American side. So I just assumed that it was. I don't go to the Mexican side because there are legends that say that if you're on the Mexican side, then you could be hit up by either gangbangers or cartel, because they know what you have on the boat. They know that bass fishermen have very expensive things. So they just will hit you up on the Mexican side and they will rob you. That's legend. That is allegedly that happens. I've never seen it, but I've only been to the Mexican side once, and then I heard that story and I never went back to the Mexican side. I kind of stayed. The border patrol could be all like, oh, are these fools messing with you? I'd be like, that they are, sir. Oh yeah, that is true. I saw that. I saw that, Jason, but I mean, it wasn't really the situation like the statements that were being said, because I mean, we do not worry about those opinions, but it was many characteristics that were leading us to believe that this individual was not who the individual was claiming to be. We will not state all the things because we don't want this individual to educate themselves on how to enter the dome but we were watching. We were watching in the shadows and we were waiting. Sometimes you just gotta let them, play themselves out. You know what I'm saying? And then you just yell out, "Feed yourself." So basically, we just let them play themselves. All of it was adding up to where they couldn't resist anymore, and then they played themselves. So I never lurk. Always live, except for right now. If I have light on these bugs, you sons of fishes. I gotta go a little faster here, guys, because I am being swarmed by bugs. If I turned on a light, you guys would be able to see. In fact, I should probably turn on a light so you guys can see what I'm dealing with right here. Now, it is known that in the food supply, we eat a certain number of bugs, but I think I go above my bug eating quota when I'm out here on the broadcast. So I don't know if I should be thanking you guys because being out here, I increase my protein consumption, or I should despise you guys because I'm like, because of these fools, I'm out here eating bugs. I don't know. So yeah, back to the Randy. I mean, there were comments like when Randy said, "Oh yeah, go to the Megabass booth and ask for the whatever, either Bassassin or LA or whatever he said, whatever discount." And I was all like, bro, this fool's tripping. I don't even think there was a Megabass booth at the Classic. But you see, bros, you just gotta checkmate. You gotta wait. Bob said he's too old to lurk. These are not funny, bro. These are essential in order to keep these bugs from overtaking my lungs, getting caught in my esophagus. Interesting. This side of the riprap doesn't hold anything but little fish. What happened? There is a potential that because the water level may have gone down, that this is now a different scenario. Bob says I could take his... son of a fish. That was a fish. That's what happens when you read the chat, guys. Sometimes you're going to miss a fish. Bob says I could take his quota of bugs. Bro, this is not intentional. And believe me that these bugs are not getting into the food chain. This is just part of the game. And these bugs, I think, are those stupid bugs that leave those little dumb poops on the boat. I didn't think we're at that time of the year just yet, but sludge butts, that's what we called them. These might be the sludge butt bugs. Hey, bro. Like Shasta 2.0? What's the deal, dog? Where we at with Shasta? I forgot about Shasta. I do appreciate you bringing up Shasta, bro. That way we could get a full rundown of where are they now? Shasta, where are you? Ah, Four Locos, if only you would bring Shasta into the chat. That right there would be just entertainment on its own, bro. Seriously, bro, just invite her. Be like, hey, Shasta, some of these fools want to meet you and get American shads potentially stuck. They want to meet you and ask you a couple questions. I'm sure she'd want to answer these questions, bro. Okay, so it was a... What the funk? I thought I felt the bite. We're going to run it back one more time, guys. I thought I felt 2 bites right there. I'm gonna go back around town. Come on, Jason. Do us a solid, bro, and invite Shasta to the chat. We just want to get to know you, bro. Get to know you through Shasta's eyes. We know you through Four Locos' eyes, what he shows us. But we really want to know you through Shasta's eyes. Shasta's eyes? Shasta's eyes. We've just come up with a new term, guys. Shasta's eyes. So we want to know you through Shasta's eyes, bro. We want her to be able to say her piece. Maybe we can rekindle your situation, bro. Maybe a conversation with the Rodcast and yours truly can really get to the crux of the matter and just be all like, ah, we see why this didn't work out. And we have some remedies. Maybe that's a possibility, bro. Come on, Four Locos. Bro, look, bro, what's the worst that could happen? Shasta could show up and then like, guys, Jason was the man of my dreams. Now, granted, those dreams were nightmares, but he was still the man of my dreams. And then we go from there and we just see exactly like how we can navigate the situation, bro. Just like we're navigating this riprap and trying not to hit silver on any of the riprap, we would do the same with your situation. And if it just gets so bad, bro, that you're all like, okay, Shasta, this is my watering hole. And then, well, I mean, essentially, what do you call it? She's probably gonna be like Nala and be all like, the watering hole? What's so great about the watering hole? And then you're gonna be all like, look, Shasta, they just wanna talk to you, so just show up at the watering hole. So she might not even be interested in staying at the watering hole. But either way, dog, if it really gets so and we you gave life, and but he now he basically does not want you to be in the watering hole anymore, or at the watering hole. Then we just give her a train ticket to Chartres, and that's it. That was a weird splash. That's a good point, Colin. You never know when Old School is gonna send an above the knee shorts picture, or maybe he even throws a little bit of cleavage out there, bro. Flexing in the picture, you never know. But that's just a chance you're gonna have to take, dog. That is a chance you're gonna have to take. You don't even you don't even want Shasta in the watering hole anyway, so if Old School happened to scoop her up, bro, then so what, bro? You didn't even want her here. But that's probably gonna set you off, and you're gonna be all like, well, what the heck? If someone else wants her, then maybe I'm missing out on something. What did I not see? And then boom, classic ex. When they're both single, they hate each other. But when one gets a significant other, then the other one's all like, what's going on here? You can't be happy. If I'm not happy, then you can't be happy. Classic emotions and stuff. Emotions are whack. So come on, bro. And I saw Unlimited that you put it didn't work out with my brother. But you see, bro, some of these are like lost causes. When they're lost causes, we do our best. I mean, it's not like we weren't giving sound advice. It's just that if the sound advice falls on deaf ears, then that's just life. Hey, bro, I do the best I can to bring happiness into the world, bro. Yo, Unlimited, you laughing at my sound advice? Bro, play it back, dog. Run that tape back and you will see that I gave nothing but sound advice. It's all sound advice. Even when I was laying on the front of the boat, like I was a schoolgirl at a sleepover, bro, listening to my brother talk and still catching fish. Like, even then I was giving sound advice. He just didn't understand English, maybe. I don't know. In Old School, we have caught 2 fish, 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, bluefish, or 4 fish, something bluefish. Nope, there's one right there. He was in my trolling motor for a little bit. Let's update the count. Holy moly, that guy is a little bit bigger than what we anticipated. These fiberglass rods, I doubt, I mean, it's probably just another BBL, but That's sounding very BBL-ish. This is how we welcome back the American shad. I'm telling you guys, we got love for the American shad. That we do. We got it back in the arsenal, and it is doing work. This is more than likely going to be a BBL if we can get it into the boat. It is hooked a certain way that's causing us a little bit of hesitation, and we got it in our hands. This fish is definitely a BBL. Of what caliber, we don't know. Definitely a BBL, guys. If I had to say, so far we're feeling at least 5-ish. That was just me spitting out more bugs. Now, dudes, this is an American shad special. Let's check it out, guys. I don't think that this is going to be the BBL Plus that we are looking for. We tar it, but it is definitely a BBL. Oh, oh, son of a fish. This is not the BBL we are looking for, dudes. This BBL right here would have been fine and dandy if... Okay, I'm gonna turn on this light right here and we are all gonna go blind and full of bugs. This BBL right here, guys, is brought to you by the American shad. We gotta check for a tag, no tag. This BBL right here, guys, is just shy of a BBL Plus. We'll weigh it one more time, but definitely not a BBL Plus. Hopefully you guys can see all those bugs. Let's weigh it one more time. We have tarred it. We will weigh it one more time and we will let it go. Yep. Shy of a BBL Plus, guys. This fish right here is not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Back in the water. Let's see here. I'm gonna go blind. Smile. I'm assuming that that is smile. Smile. All right, guys, this is a BBL, but not a BBL Plus. But son of a fish hit right at the boat. Ay, 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 my dudes. Well, hopefully you guys can see all the bugs I'm dealing with right now. You can see all these bugs? You can see all these bugs around me? All right, guys. That fish weighed 6 pounds, 9 ounces. 6 pounds, 9 ounces. I mean, that's a way to go, I guess. That is definitely a way to go. 6 pounds, 9 ounces. We should probably add that to the total of fish that we've caught. We were shy, guys. We were shy of a BBL plus. And that hit right at the trolling motor. Now, I'm gonna have to give a lot of credit to the St. Croix. I mean, I feel like I missed some off of this rod, but I also feel like I keep some off of the rod. As in, like, the rod helps keep some of those fish on. Because that fish jumped around quite a bit. And we were able to land it. Now remember, dudes, the American shad, Lucky Craft, Fat, CB, BDS 2, as in Big Daddy Strike. That is what we are utilizing. And that is what we have the most confidence in when we are running this riprap. And you can see why. Keep in mind, I am not sponsored by basically anybody but the good Lord. So, Lucky Craft, in case you want to sponsor me, that'd be cool. Whatever. No pressure, no pressure. Son of a... It was shy, guys. Dang it, dang it, dang it. But it did help that I had the an 8-3-1, because that fish, it just came right, it hit right at the boat, and then it was swimming. And it swam towards me, and I was like, whoa, 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 gotta catch up. A couple times it wanted to try and shake me off. Oh, thank you very much, Q. I didn't see the other messages above saying that we're about a half a pound short. Dudes, what would that have been? It would have been quad sevens, but instead, we're just out here catching regular BBLs. 6 pound, 9 ounces. Yay. Not yay. We are looking for 7 pounds and up. Then we will say yay. We have a goal, and that goal is to apparently get 777s in March, but that goal is to get another BBL and pay out a BBL plus. So that right there, guys, we have gone the whole cycle if we didn't have that little stipulation there. The stipulation that says that you gotta do them in sequential order, because with that 6 pounder, that we would have had the 2 sevens, which would have knocked off the 7 and a 5. Then we got a 6, and then we've had plenty of 4s. So we would have gone through the cycle, but somebody told the world is gonna something. These are the shark hooks in the shed. But that's neither here nor there. But somebody, so we got to put this a little bit in the house's favor. So we got to do them in sequential order. Dudes, this is hump day evening, and we are just out here grinding the riprap. Grinding the riprap on a Wednesday evening. Guys, was that real? Because remember, I went into a cloud of smoke, so potentially I'm hallucinating right now. I don't know. Was it real, guys? I don't know. Does that make up for the fact that our test failed? Not necessarily. I mean, it helps, but it doesn't make up for it, you know? And guys, I cannot stress this enough. Fat CB BDS2. That is Big Daddy Strike American Shad. You guys can see why my heart was broken when I lost that other one. But now I've got this one and a spare. And when the spare finds when this one gets lost, hopefully never, and we need a spare, I will order 2 more after that so that I can have an inventory, because we can't be without these guys. Sixes. Gotta be some of this like young buck talk. Probably like 6'7" is what this guy's probably alluding to. I have no idea. And Moon, seeing it, I mean, I know that you have your head in the clouds, let's say, but I am not one to have my head in the clouds, so potentially it has altered my state of mind by just cruising by a cloud, and I was like, what the heck is that? So maybe I didn't catch that 6'9". Who knows? Well, Spot, we hope that you are not limited to catching a fish like that only on Sunday, bro. We hope that you catch a fish like that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Six. 6'9", bro. That's a rock. That rock probably weighs, just so that Colin feels welcome here, 50 kilos. I have no idea how many pounds 50 kilos is, but I'm just gonna say that rock felt like it weighed 50 kilos. You son of a bug. You son of a bug. Ah, yes, Spot. I read your comment correctly, but what I'm saying is, I do not wish that you only are limited to catching that fish on a Sunday. I wish that you catch them day, bruh. Day. Day. I wonder what would happen if I get a BDS3. A BDS3. What would happen? Since we caught that 6-pounder, bros, we're gonna run this entire riprap until we can't. Mm, 100 million pounds, approximately. Maybe it said 100 million thousand pounds. I mean, that's a good guess as any, Unlimited, because us Americans, we do not speak in what I would call quantitative tongues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what those, I mean, if you heard me speaking in kilos or whatever, I've either joined the cartel or I'm possessed. Because why would I be all like kilograms, kilometers, milligrams? That, bro. No way would I do that. Dudes, that's fresh out the box, dog. Fresh out the box. This fool has caught, I don't know if that was a fish, but this crankbait right here has caught at least 13 pounds. Fresh out the box. Yanni, bros. If that's not enough for you guys to go buy an American shad, I don't know what is. What could it be? This guy and his family lineage have caught untold numbers of pounds. Legend has it, of course. Bob, yeah, doggy. Bob, where did you order them from? Bob just ordered 2, count them 2, because the Rodcast moves markets, bros. Because you see what's happening live. We do not put highlights. We do not, like, we show the real here, bros. Bob has ordered 2, count them 2, because Bob, you know you need that backup just in case. Okay, there's a boat right there. He got them from Tackle Warehouse. Bob, you should tell them the Tackle Warehouse also has them on sale for 14.47 maybe, or 74. Now, you guys, I could have bought them all. The moderator wondered that you only got 2. She almost thought that I was, like, something was wrong with me that I only bought 2. And I was like, yeah, I don't plan to lose these guys. It's a rare occasion that I lose one. So I've left them for you guys, bro. 14.47 or 74, I don't remember, but they are on sale at Tackle Warehouse, bros. Again, we have no affiliation to Tackle Warehouse or any other place. The first one will get cast into a tree. Okay, well, hopefully that's not its demise, but I mean, you need that backup, bro. Or you need the backup in case you're cool with your homies, right, Bob? Because I done seen you fish with a homie, bro. And when you fish with your homie, he might be seeing, man, bro, how are you catching all these fish? And you could be like, well, you see, we be throwing the American shad. And he's all like, what are you talking about, bro? I too would like to be patriotic. And then you'd be like, look, dude, these fish only bite good old American shad, made in Japan, oddly enough. But good old American shad, that's all they bite. And you could hook them up. Out of stock? Hold on a second here. All right, you guys are gonna have to raise your hands. Who emptied Tackle Warehouse's, what was that hunk for? Who empties Tackle Warehouse's warehouse, I guess, of American shads? Was that you, Bob? Did you do that, Bob? Bill, we are definitely catching something at night. We caught ourselves a 6-pound, 9-ounce bass a second ago, probably multiple seconds ago, probably seconds ago. I don't know what that means. We're just speaking crazy. Yo, Homestead, what's up? Homestead, what's happening, dog? How you living? You just missed a 6-pound, 9-ounce bass we just caught. Also known as a BBL Drizzy. Because remember, the Rodcast is the home of the BBL. There is another person fishing this riprap. What? Moderator, you said that I helped clear the coffers or the Tackle Warehouse stock? All right, guys, well, I apologize. Maybe, wait, moderator, you said there was only 4 left and I bought 2? No way, no way. I kind of feel like it said there were 10 left and I bought 2. Because if that were the case and there was only 4 left, why wouldn't I just buy the 4 and let them go to a good home, as in the Tackle Tavern? I don't believe you, moderator. Hey, Cuba dog. What's happening, dog? You did miss that BBL. Is the worm bite good? I don't know, dog. We haven't really thrown a worm very often. We've just been throwing a crankbait, a glide bait. During the tournament, we threw a worm. I got bit. Maybe it was on a jig. I just don't think that, I mean, at least for me, I haven't really tried it. All right, guys, that was the last cast of the rod cast. Emont is in the house. Emont, why is your name showing up all weird, bro? It's gonna make me not remember the homies. I don't know about that, dog. Google's trying, or YouTube's trying to make me forget the homies. Yo, dog. Unlimited, you think I would have cried so much? And the only reason that I stopped right here, guys, is because there's a lot of grass and my crankbait was getting stuck in the grass. Moderator, are you saying that I was right about the 10 baits and I just didn't want to buy them all? Yo, Homestead, you know we gotta shout each other out, bro, when we're up on the podium. Yo, E, these fools are trying to make me, they're trying to make me lose homies by changing your name, dog. But an emont by any other name is still an emont. You know what I'm saying? Quoting some Shakespeare, possibly. I mean, not really quoting, remixing some Shakespeare, possibly. I think that's what we just did right there. All right, guys, we are cruising to the to the dock on the trolling motor because why not? It's only gonna take us a little while. There are a couple of people fishing the dock. Well, guys, I think it was a successful outing. We tried a bait just to test it out. It didn't work. It wasn't functioning properly, so we figured that out. Actually, yeah, so we didn't figure that out. And then we got our American shad. We got it wet, and it ended up catching. Dude, that guy he's speeding past that ambulance. What the? Bro, no respect here. Or no respect anymore. But yeah, so we got the American shad wet and we broke it in, bro. Like that American shad was, it handled business. Ended up catching us roughly about 13 pounds. How you doing? Catching us about 13 pounds of fish on just that crankbait, bros. And Bob went and bought out the rest of the crankbaits. You know, guys, to the victor go the spoils. And Bob, he went out there and he did the carpe, I can't even say it anymore, but he went and he seized the day by getting the baits before anyone else. So We can't hate on them. Bob, you did your thing. Yo, Anonymous, there's still American shads left available? What you talking about? I thought they sold out already. Are you guys just lying to me? Because, moderator, if there's more American shads, let me just look right now. You guys, let me just go look. Yo, Bob, why would they hate you, bro? They had all opportunities to get it themselves. I don't think this is a hater crew, bro. You won't find that on the broadcast. Let's see. We are shopping live on the intranet. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fat BDS, where you be? Fat BDS 1, BDS 2, 14. Low in stock, bros. There's 6 left. Come on, dudes. There are 6 left right now, guys. 6 left. Watch out, little bros. Watch out. Boom. Low in stock. There's only 6 left. So in case you guys want to get an American shad, BDS, it's got to be the fat BDS. Watch out, little bros. American shad right there, dog. You guys need to get you some. So there's only 6 left, guys. Now, if you guys do not purchase them, well, you may leave me no choice but to go and scoop them all up. Now, there are other colors, but the color that I primarily throw is the American shad. So it's up to you guys. I'm going to tell you right now, if there are any left when I get home, there might not be, is all I'm saying. Only because the moderator is going to bend my arm and make me buy them. Dudes, we got 3s, we got 4s. Apparently they got 6s. But they've got a different picture on there, so I don't know about that. Okay, all right. The 3s run 3 to 4 feet. What is Colin's color, bro? Canadian shad? I don't think they have Canadian shad. And if they had Canadian shad, bro, I would not buy it. How many number 13 gold Rapalas are on the shelf? I've never looked that up. That's ridiculous to look up something that I don't throw. Colin with his DT3. Rapalas. Anonymous, what is Colin's color before I take off? At the truck, because it's already late. Fishing late. I'm gonna get grounded. un-American shad. Oh, don't even make me mad, bros. Do not even make me mad. Get me started here. Do you think that a Canadian shad could do that? Do you think that a Canadian shad could catch those fish, bro? I don't think so. I don't think that a Canadian shad would be able to catch those BBLs, is all I'm saying, bro. With the utmost respect to our Canadian brethren, I just don't think that it would be able to handle those BBLs, bro. All right, guys, while I go get the truck, I am going to play the Guntersville rolas. For those of you who are not bilingual, rolas are songs, jams, as it were. Even though we didn't get this 7-pounder, let's run it anyway.
What's happening? Yeah, it's LA tapping in. Lake Guntersville, we live, streaming live, y'all locked in. They call me Latin bass, assassin, ranger, silver, sliding, splashing. Sun just cracked that backwood ridge. Thermos, coffee cooler pack, that's it. Chat blowing up on my screen, y'all laughing. Guntersville is in here deep, all bragging. Past long line tight, calm talk trashing. 7-pound guest list, that's my passion. What's up? What's happening? It's the Latin bass assassin out here on the Ville, just casting. Guntersville is in the chat, all glad. Pay on silver, I'm sliding, snatching. Big green bags, that's action. 7-pound BBLs, I'm back. What's up? What's happening? Fog burn off that brush pile glow. Spotlight come, I moving slow. Can't say LA, hit that road. First flip down, then the right dip go. Drink sing sweet, that head shake it. Whole string yelling, don't you slip. Lift that hog, whole deck going mad. Hold it to the cam, say tell 'em what's good. What's up? What's happening? It's the Latin bass assassin out here on the Ville, just casting. Guntersville is in the chat, all clapping. On silver, I'm sliding, snatching. Big green bags, that's action. 7-pound BBLs, I'm back. What's up? What's happening? Late light on that river bend. Same crew riding with me again. From the bank to the boat we can. Hit go live, let the show begin. If you hear that greeting, you already know. One more cast before I gotta go. What's up? What's happening? It's the Latin bass assassin out here on the Ville, just casting. Guntersville is in the chat, all clapping. On silver, I'm sliding, snatching. Big green bags, that's action. 7-pound BBLs, I'm back. What's up? What's happening? LA out. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, Guntersville, on the lake, we chillin', drillin'. LA and GM even Creel too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Wake up early, sun on the rise, waves stand sharp like blades in the skies. Throttle down, silver skates on glass, boat slicing clean like a samurai slash. Creel got the bait lines heavy with dreams, unlimited vision, plotting schemes. Callers on the deck, calling the plays. LA and GM, hitting the engine grab, yeah, that sound. Lake so smooth, feel sky down. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Becky. Look at that bass. It's so big, so slimy. It's like one of those fisherman's prizes or something. Who catches those? They only care about bass. I like big bass, and I cannot lie. You other anglers can't deny when the lure drops deep with a wiggly tail and the fin starts flapping like braille. I'm hooked, wanna reel that thing, cause it's popping like a bell that rings. Deep in the lake is swimming, the kind of catch that keeps me grinning. Oh baby, I wanna snare you, fillet you. Them shiny sides hypnotize and make me wanna fry you. My buddies try to warn me, but that bass you got makes me so corny. Ooh, scaled and sleek. You say you're wild, but I call you freak. Well, bait me, cause you ain't no little guppy. I see you jumping, fantastic pumping, hooks in the zone, you're coming home. I like big bass, and I cannot lie. You other anglers can't deny when a rod bends hard and the line goes slack and you reel it in, feel the pulling back. I'm stuck, wanna mount that prize, put it up so it shocks the eye. My fishing game's legit. If you ain't got bass, you can't commit. Fishing in the morning, casting in the eve, catching bass so big you wouldn't believe. It's a tug of war, I'm playing chess. This ain't trout, son, it's straight up bass. I'm on the dock wearing waders, catching bass like I'm Darth Vader. Guntersville vibes, LA live, skeleton crew, unlimited drive, BBLs on deck, chat wild, no rest, reeling in the bass, yeah we fishing the best. Guntersville and Hatch, gremlin begging for snacks, skeleton unlimited bones, click clack, LA in the front, rods ready to attack, BBLs in the water, now we setting the track. Chat going crazy, laughing at the reel, dress screaming loud, yeah you know the deal. Bass big enough to feed a whole meal. Catch 'em, stack 'em, call it rotten real steel. Catching bass, Guntersville splash, BBLs hitting unlimited stash, snacks in the hatch, villainous laughs. LA live, we gon' make it last. Catching bass, heavy with the cash, skeleton crew moving too fast. BBLs, yeah we reeling that cash. LA in the chat, we a digital blast. Silver hat rattling, give me a bite. Unlimited screaming, I ain't eating tonight. Chat dropping donos, emojis in flight. Bass in the net, that's a Guntersville sight. So where I belong, rod in hand, the world hums a song. Nature's whisper, her trees so tall, but the fish ain't waiting, they answer the call. Hook the BBL mid-flow, oh man, legends don't plan, they just understand. Out on the lake with the water so still, the real sings a tune, and I'm chasing the thrill. Slow, thanks to water go, stories untold. In my grip, they unfold. Got mud in my boots, got bait in my soul. Each cast a prayer.
Whoops.
Oh my God, Becky. Look at that bass.
Oops. I guess I hooked the BBL mid-flow. I accidentally touched the screen. Son of a fish. Oh well. That's the way we go out, guys. I do apologize for that, but oops. That's what happens. So my dudes, again, we will not be out here, at least in theory, we will not be out here tomorrow. So is the BDS Fat American Shad? Yeah. What the heck? What's going on? Something about wolves at the lake. All right, so they want me to keep fishing. All right, guys, remember I said that if there are American shads left, tackle where get home will be in X number of minutes, but when I get home, I can sit down and get something to eat maybe, and then also look at the website. They may not be there, is all I'm saying. I'm gonna get timed out in other channels now. Well, at least we know that Four Locos, he keeps it kind of tame here. We appreciate that, Four Locos. My dudes, we will see you guys Friday morning is what we think. Friday morning, early in the morning, probably at about 5 Central. I'll already be out on the water. I mean, I'll be out there probably 4:30 or sooner, or earlier, I mean, so maybe 4:15. But you cannot throw a line until 6 in the morning. So I will just be either here live on the boat doing nothing, talking to you guys if any of you guys are awake, or I will just be laying down here doing nothing, probably go back to sleep. I don't know. Colin, you could buy all of them, bro. You could buy all of them. I'm just saying, guys. I mean, Tackle Warehouse, like I said, guys, the Rodcast moves markets. So Tackle Warehouse is probably going to be all like, hey, 22. You should go buy yourself an American shad from Tackle Warehouse. It is a BDS, a fat BDS 2. Lucky Craft, fat BDS 2. We just caught ourselves a 6.9 on that. And that is the bait that has caught a 7 and multiple BBLs. In fact, they caught 2 BBLs today and a Little John. So, my dudes, be safe, do your thing, and we will see you Fishy Friday, my dudes. So fish around and find out.